What if having a dog or a cat growing up could mean the difference between getting your dream job and somebody else getting it? Can having an animal in early child development really improve your chances for success in life? Hello, my name is Hannah, and I'm going to tell you how children with pets are more responsible, how they're more adapted to social climates and relationships, and how animals can help prepare children to be successful when they grow up. Animals can be more than just man's best friend, and every child should have one. When I was younger, class show and tell was definitely my favorite part of the class. At the end of each month, children were encouraged to bring something from home that represented them and display it to the class. Kids would bring musical instruments, sports equipment, various family heirlooms, but most importantly, they would bring their pets to school. Almost every kid in my class of 23 had some sort of animal at home, ranging from a goldfish to a full-scale farm. I remember being extra excited to see the animals because I didn't have any at home. My own family did not decide to get a pet until I was in 4th grade. I was allowed to go to PetSmart and pick out my very own betta fish. I was elated to be a pet owner, but my family had stipulations. I would care for the pet entirely. I would clean, I would feed, and I would be responsible for it. It seemed like a pretty daunting task for a 4th grader, but I was determined to be a great fish owner. A 4th grade girl getting a pet fish may not seem like groundbreaking news, but that first fish taught me what it meant to care for another living thing, and how forgetting to feed your fish can end in tears and heartbreak. Having an animal teaches kids responsibility. If you don't properly care for your animal, bad things can happen. Children that understand their own choices and how important they are and how they affect those around them are those who grow up more socially aware. Megan K. Mueller of the Cummings School of Veterinary Medicine at Tufts University published a paper on AmericanScientist.com, found that adolescents who had more animal experience were more likely to see themselves as important contributors to their community, such as taking leadership roles in organizations and doing community service. Kids need to grasp that life is full of responsibility, and the sooner they are introduced to that, the more prepared they will be when they grow older. Animals offer more for children than just teaching responsibility. They show children what forming a bond means, what building a relationship really is. Megan K. Mueller also found that the higher level of attachments between a child/teen and the animals are, the higher that they scored on measurements of emotional connectedness in general, which is not too surprising. Mueller says that this finding has important implication for the notions that interactions with an animal may be a way to facilitate the physical and emotional skills necessary for developing and maintaining adaptive social relationships with other humans. Children with early introduction to caring for an animal of their own or as part of a family are more adapted to social climates as they mature. They are given opportunities to bond with their pets and understand what it means to care for another being that depends on them. According to Mueller, if a connection exists between the skill sets required to bond with their pets, then it might be useful to capitalize on animal relationships as a way to promote the development of social skills. According to debate.org, a site which is used to state issues and have people debate on them, owning an animal at an early age promotes feelings of attachment and empathy, making the child more easily able to empathize with fellow peers at school and at home. Although also a bit morbid, relatively short-lived animals also serve as a good way for children to be introduced to the concept of death and how the circle of life truly functions. Well, that's a pretty difficult and morbid thing to teach children. It's something that is essential to learn and understand. Empathy and understanding are paramount in building the foundation for a socially adept child. A socially adept child is one who thrives in everyday social climates of school, home life, and everyday experiences. Animals help build many of the characteristics needed to be successful as an adult. Qualities like empathy, responsibility, problem-solving skills, caring, and social awareness. When being interviewed for a job, employers are looking for the most qualified and best suited person for the job. They want people who are intelligent and who are willing to get the job done quickly and efficiently. According to Oprah.com, a social anthropologist was asked to give her professional opinion on what the benefits/risks were of a child owning a pet. Her response was, children with pets display improved impulse control, social skills, and self-esteem, and are better at problem solving. This is ideal for when they grow up and are looking for a job. All any parent wants is for their child to have the best start in life possible. And having a pet definitely improves the overall success rate of that child getting a good foundation in life skills. Pets have been proven to improve the overall success rate of children as they grow up. They teach responsibility, show kids how to respond in their everyday social climates, and promotes everyday life skills that are necessary to be content in life. There are virtually no cons to having an animal as a pet with a child, and with all of the support from the scientific community, parents everywhere are making the smart decision to allow a furry friend to become a part of their family. A pet is more than man's best friend. It's a child's best chance for success in life, and every child deserves that.